Good morning, everybody. This is Jesse here at Bay Boy Views. So we're going to be continuing on with the Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene. So this is law number 7, the law of defensiveness. So if you haven't been caught up yet, all my other videos of the laws of human nature is in my profile. So go ahead, check those out. So yeah, let's get started. So defensiveness, what does that mean to me? Defensiveness, what do I imagine? I imagine somebody walking away from a situation. I imagine somebody screaming, somebody closing themselves off emotionally, not being present. So soften people's resistance by confirming their self-opinions. So soften people's resistance by confirming their self-opinions. So there's 3 self-opinions that the book states, the 3 universal self-opinions. Number 1, I am autonomous, acting of my own free will. So that's number 1. Number 2, I am intelligent in my own way. And number 3, I am basically good and decent. So everybody thinks that they, or feels as if they do everything out of their own free will. Sometimes you can imagine, like, your wife tells you to go do something and you go do it, but you say some smart ass shit like, I'm gonna do it, but because I want to do it. That's what I imagine. Intelligent in their own way. I found this to be probably one of the most eye-opening ones for me. So you don't underestimate people either, because I've seen, like, at-home mechanics doing crazy things with the least amount of tools. You know what I mean? And it just comes from experience. If you do something long enough, or if you find yourself in situations, more than often you find ways of doing it even if you don't have the right tool. Doesn't mean it comes out the best, but it could be possible. I am basically good and decent. I'm sure we all feel that we're basically good and decent. I don't think we all feel like we're Hitlers out here, okay? If you understand these 3 universal self-opinions, you are in a better position to influence somebody. Okay, so if you're looking to date somebody, if you're looking to land a good business deal, if you're looking to persuade somebody to do something that's in your favor or in both of your guys' favor, this would probably be a good way to not create some type of confrontation, and to be able to persuade a person, or to be able to logically state that it'll benefit both of you guys in the long run. Never put someone in a position to trigger their self-opinion. Easy enough. So here's a couple of strategies to help persuade people, to help them help you. Number 1, become a deep listener. Right? So I've always been the quiet type, so I can feel this. People come and vent to me all the time. People come and, like, just confide in me and, like, little funny jokes that they kind of show off their insecurities. So this is a very, very easy one. I feel that if you just become a little bit more quiet and you create a safe space for somebody, they will talk. So a lot of people are more interested in themselves than anything else. Everybody's got something going on. You can't take anything personal if they just keep blabbing and blabbing about themselves. They probably got a lot of things on their mind, and they're probably not like you, where they find themselves able to not need to express themselves vocally. Like for me, I express myself by working out, push putting my energy into my work, things of that nature. Number two, or actually, hold on. The more they talk, the more you learn. So if you're dating, it'd probably be a good idea to become a better listener, figure out what you need to find out, see if, you would get along with this person type thing. And if you're landing or trying to sell something to somebody, it'd probably be a good idea to ask to see where they're coming from. If somebody just walks into a mattress store and they're not looking to buy a mattress, there's no reason to have a conversation. Number two, infect people with the proper mood. So I thought this one was a great one. So usually I kind of just stop at like step one. Honestly, I probably have no need to persuade people to do anything for me, but to see when somebody comes and they talk to you, they're kind of looking for, I wouldn't say a reaction, but to have a different type of feeling than what they're feeling at the time. So if you could infect them with the positive mood, be happy, be energetic, be that light in their dark, it would help out a lot in at least changing the narrative of, are they happy? Are they sad? Do you want to make them mad? Is that what you're there? Are you trying to motivate them? Are you in the gym and they're struggling on just pumping 2 times, 1, 2, hurry the fuck up, you know what I mean? So infect them with the good mood. Number 3, confirm their self-opinion. So what are the self-opinions again? We got, I am autonomous, acting of my own free will. Okay, so confirming that would mean that, oh, my mom, blah, 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 asks if I can't do anything for myself. It was like, of course you can. I see you going to the bathroom by yourself. I don't know. I see you going to school and not needing a ride. You take the bus. You act of your own free will. Number 2, I am intelligent in my own way. Again, all you never needed school. You were able to start this business all by yourself, and now you're making, $30,000 in less than a year, and you just opened up last year. That's a great step. And then number 3, I am basically good and decent. You're a good person. Number 4, project yourself as an ally over their insecurities. So if they have some form or something that they're venting about, that is a sign of them showing their insecurities, and they're probably being sensitive, or a good idea is to show some sort of empathy towards their situation. And their insecurities, everybody's got insecurities, there's nothing wrong with them. If you want to persuade them in some sort of way, it would be a good idea to find yourself as being an ally for these people. Somebody that is honestly trying to help them, even if you have some different intentions. Then number 5, use people's resistance and stubbornness. Actually, number 4, I just was listening to a comedian last night where they were talking about simps. Well, they'll be best friends with the girl for a long time, and then all of a sudden they break up with their boyfriend. They go knocking on that dude's door. Is like, oh, don't worry about him, babe. He's just my friend. He's like a brother to me. Then they go over there, and then that's the ally, right? And then all of a sudden they're crying, they're emotional. They get them drunk, and they smash. So project yourself as an ally over their concerns and insecurities. Use people's resistance / stubbornness. So all I really got from that one was reverse psychology. Be able to flip the script and make it seem like they feel like they're doing it out of their own free will. So this would be more of the free will part. If you find yourself in a situation where they are very stubborn, or they just find a way to get under their skin and to reverse their line of thinking. can't think of an example. I thought I had one. So let them be the stars of the show. Allow yourself to find yourself in their narrative and persuade them in whatever way you need them to go, as long as they think they're doing it for their own benefit. So here are a couple more bullet points that I found that were very interesting in the chapter. Have a flexible mind. The best state of mind is when it's flexible like a child, but rational as an adult. So something that I found, especially now that I have my daughter, is she's very, very curious about everything. The second I put her on the floor, she is looking for the next freaking lint, crumb, anything. I'll put toys in front of her. She don't care. She'll just start roaming around the room trying to find a raisin or something. And it paints a picture for me, because to have that flexible mind where you're just like, oh, I've seen this before, let's go find something else. Like, you know what I mean? Going back and forth, it doesn't matter what it is, as long as you're learning and as long as you have some type of open mind and you're not blocking yourself off from anything. So I actually learned a new word yesterday. I actually learned something cool. So I don't know if you guys know what cognitive dissonance is. So it's where you hear different information, right? And when you hear this different information and it doesn't match up to the same information that you have that you already know, I'm guessing that this would be more like far left, far right type thing. And you got the people in the middle. So when you hear these conversations and it causes some type of grind in your thinking, and you put your eyebrows down, you wrinkle your face, you're like, I don't know if I 100% agree with that, but that's you opening up your mind and being able to listen to this. And even if you do or do not agree with it, you are able to absorb it and to make your own decision and be rational as an adult. Sometimes people would block that and be like, nope, I don't want to hear it. Nope, I don't want to hear it. They are stopping their way of growing mentally. And people are going to live how they're going to live. You're not going to be able to save everybody, but as long as you know that even if you don't agree with something, you can still grow. You don't have to just stop there. You don't have to just block all the information out. You can grow as a person and learn as you go, and you don't have to just rely on the bullshit that everybody tells you all the time. Don't get attached to ideas. Remain flexible. Become more self-aware. You too are susceptible to being influenced. So for me, I feel like that one was probably one of the biggest ones. I feel like we get influenced all the time, and if you don't believe so, girls, the makeup, that commercials that you guys see, you guys are pretty just how you are, okay? Sure, you can put a whole bunch of stuff for a night and you'll look like a supermodel, but the minute that you start sweating, all that stuff goes all over the place. And they feed off of women's insecurities, regardless if it's just like for your face, if it's for your lips, for your body, for your butt. You see all these mommy makeover BBL things. They're making a whole lot of money off of your guys' insecurities. So don't think that you guys are not susceptible to being manipulated. And guys, same thing. You got guys over here paying cam girls hundreds of thousands of dollars in their lifetime. I wouldn't say that much, but you see these girls, they're making 6 figures off of simps, So that's the end of that chapter. Hopefully you guys learned something today. If you guys made it to this far into the video, go ahead, leave a like, comment, subscribe. That would help me out with this algorithm, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. I do have another video that I'm gonna be excited to drop. So I saw the 2.5 hours that Andrew Tate did with psychotherapist, and honestly, it was long, and it was very repetitive, but I broke it down and I just kind of kept all the bullet points that I liked, and I will go ahead and drop that hopefully later today or tomorrow. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.